The incident happened so quickly, but its impact was long felt and resonated among global fans. The airport, which used to be a transit space full of camera flashes and hasty steps, that day turned into a location of tension that was barely fully captured by the lens. In the midst of an increasingly tight crowd, faint shouts, unexpected urges, and a situation that began to lose control, one figure moved reflexively without hesitation. Kim Taehyung stands slightly forward, his shoulders leaning, his hands raised as if creating an invisible wall. Behind him, Jungkook is barely visible from the camera angle, but his presence is clearly the center of protection. Some witnesses said that the situation at the airport at that time had tightened due to an unexpected surge in the crowd. There was no official announcement, no prior warning. The crowd moved irregularly, driven partly by enthusiasm, partly by excessive curiosity. In a matter of seconds, the personal space of the artist disappeared. It was at this moment that Taehyung's reaction was in the spotlight. He does not turn to the camera, does not change his expression for the sake of image. His movements are straightforward, instinctive, and focused on one goal: making sure Jungkook is safe. Amateur video footage circulated later showed Taehyung placing his body slightly in front of Jungkook, occasionally turning his head to ensure distance was maintained. Not an exaggerated gesture, not a contrived heroic act, but a silent refuge that feels very personal. Fans who pay attention to detail realize that this is not the first time Taehyung has done something similar. But this time, the intensity of the situation was different. There is a real tension. There is a potential danger that cannot be underestimated. After the group managed to get out of the crowded area, it was only then that Jungkook could be seen breathing a long sigh. His expression was calm, yet those eyes harbored emotional fatigue. Many have speculated that this airport incident was one of the reasons why their next activities were carried out more covertly. No instant uploads, no live broadcasts. The silence sparked an even bigger wave of discussion that in the midst of tension that has not completely subsided. A small detail actually steals attention and changes the course of the conversation. In one of the brief moments captured, Jungkook is seen wearing earphones and unknowingly muttering lyrics that have never been heard before. The sound is quiet, almost swallowed up by ambient noise, yet enough for observant fans to pick up on melodic snippets and softly nuanced words. Speculation exploded. Is it a spoiler of a new love song? Some music analysts and longtime BTS fans judged that the feel of the lyrics was different from Jungkook's previous releases. More intimate, more personal, as if written not for the big stage, but for one listener only. The vague-sounding words, allegedly, describe protection, a sense of security, and subtle emotional dependence. If it's true that it's part of a new song, then this could be one of the most honest pieces in Jungkook's musical journey. The official silence of the agency only reinforces these allegations. Norivatel, no clarificación. In the entertainment world, silence is often more meaningful than a long statement. Fans began to associate this alleged love song with Jungkook's personal experiences, including public pressure, global expectations, and the need for a figure who gave a sense of security in the midst of chaos. Taehyung's name again appears in the discussion, not as the object of cheap rumors, but as an emotional figure who is consistently present in crucial moments at about the same time. Other news appeared and added layers to the story. Jungkook is reportedly preparing to become the face of a new global brand. Internal leaks suggest that the brand didn't just choose Jungkook because of his popularity, but because of his authentic image and emotional appeal. The planned campaign will highlight humanity, vulnerability, and personal strength, themes that feel very much in tune with what just happened at the airport. According to industry sources, the contract will be one of the biggest collaborations of Jungkook's solo career. It's not just about numbers, but about strategic positioning in the global market. Jungkook is no longer presented simply as an idol, but as a symbol of a generation. Sensitive yet strong, gentle yet courageous. The airport incident indirectly actually reinforces the narrative. The public saw his human side, not just a stage persona. Interestingly, Taehyung is also said to be indirectly involved in the creative process of this campaign, not as a model, but as a visual and emotional inspiration. Some of the early concepts were reportedly inspired by the dynamics of protection and trust, two things that are clearly recorded in airport incidents. If this news is true, then their professional and personal relationships are re-established in a more mature and symbolic form. The global fan reaction was torn between concern and pride. Concern for the safety of their idols is combined with a sense of longing to see such a strong bond between the members. Many wrote that the moment at the airport reminded them that behind the glitter of the industry, there are people who take care of each other. There is friendship, there is loyalty, and there is love in its various forms. Now, all eyes are on the next step. Will Jungkook's new love song be announced soon? Will the campaign of the global brand confirm a new direction in his career? And how will Taehyung's role continue to be present, both in front of the camera and behind the scenes? These questions hang in the air, creating a tension that is both sweet and electrifying. One thing is for sure: the terrifying airport incident was not just a short piece of news. It becomes the meeting point of multiple narratives, a sincere refuge, a work of art born of the deepest emotions, and a great step towards a wider global stage. Amid the world spotlight, Taehyung and Jungkook once again show that their stories are never as simple as headlines. There is an ever-growing layer upon layer of emotion, meaning, and travel, and the public has only just seen a small part of it all. The silence after the incident was even noisier than the airport crowd itself. Social media is filled with video snippets that are played over and over, slowed down, analyzed frame by frame. The way Taehyung tilted his body slightly, the position of his hands that seemed to automatically keep his distance, to his brief gaze back to make sure Jungkook *** was still in the safe zone. All those details became the subject of endless discussion. For many, the moment feels too honest to call it a mere coincidence. It was a reflex, born of a long habit and a deep-rooted sense of responsibility. In the next few days, Jungkook's schedule reportedly underwent adjustments. Some agendas are done with tighter security, while public appearances have become more selective. But the most interesting thing is not what is seen, but what is heard. Pieces of melodies that were leaked at the airport now continue to ring in the minds of fans. Many began to piece together the pieces. An almost nerve-wracking experience, a need for security, and gentle lyrics that seemed to whisper about someone who always stood in front when the world seemed too hard. Speculation about the new love song grew into a deeper theory. Not a magnificent love song or full of great declarations, but rather an intimate and reflective work. A song about trust, about allowing oneself to be protected, and about the courage to be fragile amid the global spotlight. Some fans even believe that the airport incident will become an emotional part of the song's creative process. Not as a trauma, but as a reminder of who is really there when the situation gets out of control. On the other hand, talk of a new global brand, Jungkook, is gaining strength. The visual leak mentions a simple but meaningful concept: calm colors, unmasked expressions, and a narrative about a personal journey. No excessive glamour, no distance between the public figure and the man behind it. Many judge that this decision is a bold move, especially in an industry that often demands flawless perfection. Jungkook seems to have chosen honesty as his new identity. Interestingly, Taehyung's name was again mentioned in fan discussions as the emotional red thread of all this, not as the center of attention, but rather as a constant presence that is rarely highlighted but always felt. That airport incident, a love song allegedly being prepared, and a global campaign emphasizing authenticity, all connected by one common theme: